What is going on, everyone? I am Nicole Shearin, joined by the one and only Common Man. Show him your shirt, Common Man.
You like my little Thanksgiving shirt?
Happy
you
Thanksgiving,
like
y'all.
Yes.
I love it.
By the way, why do you have me standing in front of this?
Because you're serving as the X
No,
that goes
but
through.
it makes people think that I'm for them. Like you're playing the role of Ohio
well, we
State.
can stand like this, but
and
then it seems like really awkward and weird.
Okay,
So we're going
all
to
right.
stand apart, you know?
All right.
All right, so this is what we're doing today, y'all. Obviously, it is Rivalry Week. It's Ohio State, Michigan, greatest rivalry in all of sport. And we're going to go through 10 things that they do during Rivalry Week, 10 traditions, and we're going to kind of break them down, share our opinions on them. Should they stay? Should they go? That sort of thing. So we're going to start off with number 10. Now, this one is pretty simple. Don't wear blue. I think that's a pretty fair argument, a fair rule. I personally would never wear blue this week.
Actually, I was looking at my blue sports coat that was hanging up back there.
I'm glad you don't have it on.
And I said, man, that would look sexy today on TV. And I said, no, none of that. We can't have that. Brent Musburger wore a blue tie once. He didn't hear the end of it for 30 years.
Oh, yeah. I made the mistake my first year here last year when I was doing player interviews for the Coaches Show. I had on blue pants. And one of the coaches on the staff said, "What are those pants and why are you wearing them?" It was in August. It wasn't even during the week of the game.
If you're at the facility,
No.
blue is not allowed ever.
I never wore blue ever again. It was a terrible mistake.
It's not a good color on you.
Oh.
It's all right.
Well, good thing our whole newsroom and our color of our station is blue.
No.
So that's,
Brown is your color.
Thank you.
Brown.
Thank
Me
you.
too.
It's the color
Earth
of the
tones.
season. All right. So I think we can say we'll keep that tradition. Now, number 9, we'll pull that one up for you right now. So the tabittle at practice. Do you know what I'm talking about, Mike?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so what's interesting is this year, normally the way they do it is they have the band come to the Buckeyes practice the week of the game. But this year, they switched it to one of the bye weeks, which I thought was very interesting. Coach Day said he wanted to keep the rivalry week, the Michigan week, as normal as possible, and that's why they switched it. What are your thoughts?
Well, if he wanted to keep it as normal as possible, then they would have had it this week. He wants to minimize all distractions. I don't blame him for it, whatever he thinks is the best thing for his team to focus, but I kind of like the idea of Michigan week, it's the end of the season, that's the reward for the people in the band.
Yeah, I get that, but I will say, we may disagree a lot on a lot of these today.
We disagree on everything all the time.
We do. We very much never agree. But I kind of liked the switch because keep it like a normal game week. Keep it as normal as possible. We don't need all the frou-frou, the showmanship.
It's
we
not
don't need
normal.
all that.
Stop trying to pretend like it is normal.
Well, then how has that looked when it hasn't been normal for them?
It looked pretty good up until 5 years ago.
Well, maybe
Just
we need
saying.
to make a switch. That's all I'm saying.
Urban.
That's all I'm saying.
Urban never had a problem with the band at practice the last week.
Okay, well, you like the band. I'm saying I like it moved. So, Coach Day, I liked that move from you. Now, number 8, we'll bring that one up. Scout team wears maize and blue. I think that's something that's been going on for a long time, where
Yes.
they tape up the helmets, they look like Wolverine players.
If you can see it, you can be it, right?
I love that.
You want to visualize the people that you want to kick their teeth in on Saturday.
Right.
And if that just happens to be somebody that you share a locker with, then there's some collateral damage there. But I like that tradition. Let's keep it.
I like it too. I will say, for those who have access to the Woody and go through the Woody, you see that they have beat the team up north banners. They've got it all going on. They have a lot going in that practice facility for this week specifically. Now, for every other game, they also have signs on the monitors that say, beat Illinois, but it's not the same.
Beat
pizzazz.
Grambling.
Beat Grambling. I don't think the scout team is dressing and painting or taping their helmets to look like the Grambling. But I will say, I like it. It fires them up. It fuels them up. They want to obviously hit them in the mouth when they've got the maize and blue on. Let's protect our guys,
I love it.
obviously,
Let's go.
but I love it. All right, we both like that one. Number 7, we'll pull that one up for you. Mirror lake jump. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I had never heard of this until a few days ago.
I told you
You
about
told
it.
me. So enlighten them.
Have they stopped doing it?
I was researching earlier, and it said that they've drained the lake so that they
Okay,
can't
well,
do
good.
it.
Can I tell you something? Because I'll do a little cheer for you. Ready?
Oh.
You look like a cheerleader in a previous life.
I was.
Right? Okay. Right? Give me an M.
M.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me an R. No, I misspelled it.
Is that? I was like, what are you spelling?
Now I misspelled it. See, this is why I'm in broadcasting, because I can't spell. What I was trying to spell is MRSA.
Oh, lovely.
Because people jump in this frappy bacteria pool, then they come out, and 2 days later, it's like, why do I have pussy boils all over myself? It's because you were just in a petri dish. No human should be in there. I'm so glad Mirror Lake is done.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, though.
Nope.
We used to.
Here's the problem. It will kill you.
Will it, though?
Yes.
Has that
MRSA
happened?
can kill you.
It is true. I will say, though, Mike, at Georgia, I went to the University of Georgia, a tradition was jumping in the fountain before you graduated. I did it, and I'm fine. Now, maybe that fountain's
First
a
of
little
all,
cleaner.
fine is debatable.
Well,
all right? I
that's
don't
fair.
know. You also had a
That's
British accent before you jumped in, and now.
And now I don't know what's going on.
Hey, y'all!
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
How's it going? All right, so you hate it. I don't like people not being safe. I don't like it either.
It's not good.
They've already scratched it, so I guess they answered that for
Meningitis.
us. Yeah,
Disgusting.
We don't want that. All right, number 6 on the list. Now, this one is actually a Michigan tradition, but I thought I'd put it on the list because it's interesting. Cracking Buckeyes. Do you know what this is?
I know what it is.
Okay.
Yes, and actually a couple years back when they hadn't won this game in a while, Jim Harbaugh decided to take some Buckeyes to Bo Schembechler's gravesite and then crack them in the cemetery there. I just want to point out that there are a lot of national people out there that think that Michigan isn't as crazy with this rivalry as Ohio State. I hate to break it to all you national people, we're not going to any cemeteries tonight. I mean, that's purely a crazy Michigan thing. So that doesn't affect me. It's not part of our rivalry thing. If they want to go, prance around the grave sites at night, more power to them.
Have a little kumbaya moment around there, a seance, that sort of thing. I will say also, people are always like, Buckeyes, what is that, a nut? It's a poisonous nut.
It is a poisonous nut.
So when you're cracking
and
Buckeyes.
a delicious candy.
Well, I was about to say delicious. You've tried the real
it's a
one?
delicious
No,
candy.
the candies are so good.
Yes.
Peanut butter chocolate. Okay. So that's what are we voting on that? I mean, it's not our tradition.
I don't care.
We don't
Let
care.
it live.
It's irrelevant. It's
Right.
irrelevant. All right, number 5. I think we can all agree this is a great tradition. I don't know. I think so.
You know what's even better?
Gold pants.
Selling them for tattoos. No, none of that.
None of that.
But nobody on this team has gold pants. If you're not familiar with the gold pants, I know a lot of people when they first get to Columbus, they think they're actual pants that you put on. No, it is a necklace and a charm that represents the gold pants that you beat when you beat Michigan.
Yep.
Right? What? That you beat when you beat Michigan?
We know what you're.
Me talk pretty one day.
No, it is
This is why I'm
true,
on the
though.
radio.
And I will say something that's really cool is, especially last year, a lot of the guys were saying that they wanted a pair of gold pants, specifically Emeka Egbuka. Now, sadly, he didn't get them, but he said, if I do, I'm giving them to my mom. I think a lot of the guys.
A lot of the guys give them to their moms.
Yes, a lot of them
Yeah.
give them to their moms. It's a piece of jewelry. It's a keepsake. I think it's a great tradition.
Well, see, back in the day, guys would have 3 or 4
Right,
of
they're
them,
like, I'll keep
right?
one
So
for
it's like,
me.
what am I going to do with this one? I'll put on my bulletin board. Now, these guys are just trying to get one
Right.
to solidify their resume here.
And let's hope they can do it on Saturday. All right, so we both like that one. Now let's go to number 4. If I remember correctly, yes, calling it the team up north. I think, and again, I am not from Ohio. I'm from California, for those of you who know. But growing up a football fan, I've known about this rivalry for years. The fact that they don't call them Michigan tells you everything you need to know.
That is something that I've never really agreed with.
Okay.
I have no problem.
Hop on your soapbox.
I have no problem saying Michigan this time of year. Now, if you want to change it around, you want to do a little meat chicken, meat chicken's always appreciated. But the whole team up north thing, it's like they say Ohio up there. Jim Harbaugh refused to say Ohio State. Fine, we can play these games. But the reality is, they're Michigan. We're going to beat them. The end.
Okay, I wanted to ask you this because I've always been curious. What do they call Ohio State?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah. And then the Ohio Bobcat people get ticked off.
I was about to say, because that's really Ohio.
That's a completely different school, but their brains cannot handle that information up there.
Right.
So they just say
Right.
Ohio.
I remember one of my first times last year talking about this game, I said Michigan. I got emails from people.
It's okay.
Saying, don't say Michigan. You cannot call it Michigan.
You can get emails from people saying you're a terrible broadcaster and you should quit
And
the
you don't
business.
listen.
But something on that, something like that. No,
Right.
of course not.
Okay. So you kind of don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
I'm here for it only because I think it makes this rivalry pretty unique. There's no other rivalry that really does that. All right, number 4, similar to calling it sort of thing. Obviously, they call it the game.
The game.
It's not Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, yes, people say that, but it is called the game. When you say the game, I mean, you say it to my mom, my grandma knows, my grandpa. They all know what that is. That's pretty unique.
My grandma and grandpa are dead, but even they know
May they rest in
what
peace.
the game. No, they're not resting anywhere. They're haunting me. Even they know what the game is. That should be trademarked. You know what? I'm sure it is because Ohio State tried to trademark
Yes.
the once upon a time ago. So that should be trademarked. That is ours for this game only. They have their little hillbilly slogans down south, cocktail party, all that stuff, right? Ours is the game.
You know who you're talking to.
I know who I'm talking
I'm
to,
a
and that's
hillbilly myself.
and that's why I said it.
The biggest cocktail party in all.
You can't call it that anymore.
What do you mean?
It's inappropriate
Why?
because it encourages underage drinking.
Not everybody in college is underage.
It's bad,
Okay.
especially
Well.
the guys that you date.
Okay. Go Dogs. All right. Number 2 on the list. Wait, did we just say number 2? No, we didn't. Number 2. Now, I would like to hop on a soapbox here for a second.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, and I'm sure you all know by now, there is a countdown clock in the Woody that the moment the game ends, so this Saturday, come that next day, the clock for next year will start counting. Now, a lot of you are going to have issues with what I'm about to say, but take it down. It is too much. There's too much pressure on this game.
Too much pressure on this game.
Every time the guys are walking through the Woody, there's a clock that says
Good.
364 days and 15 minutes and 2 hours.
Part of being in Columbus and playing for Ohio State is dealing with pressure.
But how has that worked out in the past
That
few
has
years?
nothing to do with the pressure.
I
all
think
right?
it does.
Let me tell you something. Tressel, Urban Meyer had no problem with that clock being there.
Okay, and
no
that's
problem.
fine. That's fine, but Tress and Urban are not here. So maybe
Oh,
let's...
the legend lives. The
Okay.
ghost, even though they're still alive, may they not rest in
Yeah,
peace. Their ghosts live on over there. I was talking to Tress just the other day. Look at that.
Look at that. It's
Look at
very
that. That means get out. That's what that means. That's the ghost of Tressel
That is the
right
ghost
there.
of Tress and Urban. So, no, here's my reasoning behind it. I said last year, after they lost, that obviously Michigan is Ohio State's kryptonite right now. I compared it a lot to Alabama and Georgia. Kirby Smart cannot beat Alabama. It is a problem. He's 1-7 against the Tide.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think Georgia has a countdown clock to Bama. I don't personally know, but when I was there, they didn't. So all I'm saying is there is, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's too much pressure, buddy. No, I'm not saying
All
that.
you're saying is we should be more like Georgia?
No, I'm not saying.
That's what
No,
you're
because they
saying?
can't beat Bama. I don't want them to be like Georgia. What I'm saying is, if they're talking about let's treat this like a normal game week, then let's treat this like a normal game week and not have a countdown clock
They're lying to
365
you.
days.
It's not a normal game week.
Well, then,
Who's saying that? No one.
no, they are.
No, they're not.
Coach Day said it's a normal game
Coach
week.
Day's lying to you.
I'm just saying.
No,
You
it's
gotta.
not.
Something's gotta give. And in my opinion, this is what's gotta give. And I know people are gonna really hate on
You're
me for
going to
saying
live and
that.
die with getting rid of the clock.
Yes, get
Okay,
rid
all
of
right,
the clock.
fine.
It's too much. You can keep the other things. Just get rid of the countdown
Okay,
clock.
all right.
All right, number 1 on the list, if I remember correctly, yeah, cross out the M's. I love it.
You do?
I love it.
See, that's one that I think is
it's
cheesy.
great. No.
I think it's cheesy.
Do they cross out O's in
We're not crossing this
that
M out.
place up north?
You can
No, that's
say
why
it.
you're here.
What? What do you? No, don't. Should I just
Go
give-
ahead, talk now.
No, I feel very
Say it.
uncomfortable. No, I don't like crossing out M's. To me, that's gimmicky. Serves no purpose.
Okay.
All right?
I think it serves a big purpose.
Nah.
Did you see Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs' Chipotle video?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, well, so they're partners with Chipotle.
I
And
understand.
they had a video where they were crossing out all the M's in Chipotle. And apparently a huge amount of Michigan fans will now not go to Chipotle.
Are you telling me that people have found something ridiculous to boycott over?
Yeah.
That never happens in America. Ever.
That's why we love college football, you know?
All right, keep the M's, fine.
Thank you.
You know
I
what?
like
I'll give
the
you the
M's.
M's. Give me the clock. Give
That's
me the
not how this
countdown
works.
clock. It is.
I wasn't trying to trade here.
No, give me the
No,
clock.
then get rid of the M's. I don't want the clock. I think the ticking clock is the kryptonite. Get rid of the clock, I'm telling you. I feel it in my soul.
Too weak. You're part of the problem.
Okay, well, that was our list. If you guys want to bring it up one more time just to take a gander of our lovely list, I put cross out the M's as number 1 because I think it's the best tradition. But what's your number 1 tradition after we go through all those?
Now I have to read it.
You got glasses on for a reason.
The gold pants.
I do like the
Right?
gold
I mean,
pants,
that is a tangible piece of evidence.
Yeah.
that you have accomplished something that few men have
No, I like it.
gone through,
I
right?
like it.
And so these guys, I know they really want it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, for their sake and my own sanity, I hope they get it on Saturday.
All right, and Mike, before we go, quick prediction. How do you see it unfolding on Saturday?
First of all, I am tremendously nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I said last year, there's no way Ryan Day loses this game.
Yep.
And then they lost the game. But I'm going to say it again. There is no way Ryan Day loses this game. I mean, I think he's going to go out guns a-blazing. And if that is, I can't run and I'm going to throw the ball 50 times, then he's going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to try and play Michigan football. He's going to try and play Ohio State football. He has pretty much said every single week, it's not about who we're playing. It's about how we play, right? And if they go into this game in Ann Arbor and play the way they are capable of playing, they're not going to lose this game.
I agree.
Take it to the bank.
I totally agree, and I think that was a big part of the issue, and Coach Day and the rest of the coaching staff admitted it last year. They didn't play the kind of football that they'd played all year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go in, you use your receivers, you use a guy like Julian Sayen's arm, you use his legs as well.
They wanted to prove how tough they were.
Correct.
Instead, go out there and prove
Yes.
how good you are.
And I think they learned that last year, so I don't think they're going to try to do that again this year.
I hope we're right.
I hope we're right.
If
but
not, we'll be doing another one of these next week crying.
we will, just crying.
In the
for
fetal
10 minutes.
position.
10 minutes, just crying. All right, well, he's Common Man. I'm going to cross out the X to say goodbye.
I'm going to go over here and hug
because this is
it.
too large. He's Common Man. I'm Nicole Shearin. Keep it on 10 TV, 10 TV Plus, and 97.1 The Fan for all your Buckeye needs.